Let's start with a little quiz. What do these images have in common? That's right, they're all from TikTok. But have you noticed that lately many of them seem to be food or beauty related? Well, turns out there's a reason for that. A lot of fake accounts on TikTok are actually trying to scam you. They usually show off a lavish lifestyle, beautiful partner, or impressive cooking skills. And once they get your attention, they ask you for money or try to sell you something. But as we know, TikTok isn't just about silly dance videos anymore. It's also become a hub for scams, misinformation, and even cybercrime. Like recently, UK police arrested 74 people across London on suspicion of fraud after a TikTok challenge went horribly wrong. This was part of an international crackdown called Operation Warp Speed, targeting online fraudsters who use TikTok and other social media to lure victims. It's estimated that this group stole over $38 million. So, what exactly happened? Well, their method was quite simple. They would post videos pretending to be from delivery companies, like Uber Eats, Just Eat, or Deliveroo, telling viewers that they were offering free food if you just clicked on their link and entered your details. However, this was just a way to steal credit card information and commit fraud. Once the data was collected, it was sold to other criminals who then used it to make unauthorized charges. According to City of London police, one scammer could earn up to £22,000 a day. The operation took place because of a joint effort between authorities in the UK and Albania. If you want more details, we'll link the full story below. Another recent incident happened in Florida when a 14-year-old girl went missing after meeting someone she had connected with on Instagram. According to the police report, her mother last saw her at their home on April before she left to go meet a friend she made on Instagram. Despite being reported missing, the girl wasn't found until 2 days later in Georgia, but not in good condition. She had bruises on her legs, arms, and neck. And shockingly, the person she had met was a 19-year-old boy named Jordan Belzer. He was charged with second-degree kidnapping and providing alcohol to a minor. Although we don't know much about the case, it highlights a bigger problem, which is how social media can lead to real-world dangers. In 2023, the internet has become a wild west where anyone can create a fake account, lie about their identity, and deceive others. Scammers can steal personal information through hacking or buying it from data brokers. With so much private information available, creating believable fake profiles isn't hard. Even AI chatbots like ChatGPT can help generate convincing backgrounds, names, and photos. And this leads us to another important question. How much information is already out there about you? It's scary to think about. But sites like Facebook and Google hold massive amounts of personal data, making it crucial to be cautious and protect your privacy. Now, if you're feeling curious about what information might be out there, we suggest checking out Incognito, a platform designed to help you find and remove your personal information from the web. Removing your data from search engines is easier than ever with tools like Incognito. Simply visit the website and let Incognito do the rest. They'll find and remove your phone number, email, name, and even home address if you wish. No need to contact each site individually. Incognito takes care of everything for you. In our tests, we got great results in seconds. And the best part, if anything comes back, Incognito will remove it for free. You only pay if you want them to keep monitoring your data. Scams and catfishing are only the tip of the iceberg. Social media has also become a breeding ground for various illegal activities, from drug deals to stolen goods. Take a look at this image. What do you see? Maybe just a cool retro photo. But to experts, it reveals something sinister. The item in question is a SIM card, specifically a burner SIM card used with prepaid phones without contracts. These are often bought by criminals to avoid leaving a digital footprint. In the past, such cards were used for smaller crimes like drunk dialing. But now, due to anonymity, they're linked to more serious offenses like fraud and even terrorism. Interestingly, these burner SIM cards became popular thanks to Hollywood movies. Now they're showing up in real-life crime scenes. The phrase burner phone is mentioned in multiple court documents. For example, one case involves a Canadian citizen who bought a burner SIM card while traveling in the US. Later, he was arrested for planning a terrorist attack. Law enforcement agencies are getting better at tracking down criminals using burner SIM cards. For instance, in 2013, a man was arrested for posting threats on Facebook Marketplace using one. But the same can't be said for regular SIM cards. Authorities struggle to track users because there are just too many of them, and chasing every lead would stretch resources thin. While SIM card records can be accessed, it requires significant effort and legal procedures, making it a slow process. This loophole allows criminals to stay hidden and continue their activities. So, what does this mean for the future? Let's talk about child safety. Children today grow up surrounded by technology and social media, but they're not prepared for the dangers lurking online. Many apps like TikTok, Snapchat, and Discord allow children to create accounts without verifying their age. This creates a perfect storm for predators seeking to exploit minors. Shockingly, there are countless cases of adults posing as teenagers on social media to engage in inappropriate relationships. In 2023, law enforcement worldwide is stepping up efforts to combat this issue. For instance, the FBI launched an initiative to educate parents about online grooming. This approach aims to prevent children from falling victim to these tactics. On the other hand, authorities in Australia are taking a different route by holding social media platforms accountable. They're working on legislation that would require social media companies to verify the age of their users. If these companies fail to comply, they could face hefty fines. The Australian government is committed to protecting its citizens, especially the younger generation, from online exploitation. Time will tell whether these measures will be effective in creating safer online environments. While we wait, let's discuss another major concern: cyber scams. The internet is a hub for scammers looking to steal personal information and money. But have you ever heard of ransomware attacks? Imagine using your computer when suddenly all your files are encrypted and you can't access them anymore. The attackers then demand a ransom to restore your files. These attacks are growing rapidly, causing over $20 billion in damage in 2021 alone. A recent example happened in Costa Rica when the government was hit by a ransomware attack on their external service provider, Mossy. Mossy provides cloud computing services to various organizations, including hospitals and universities. After the attack, the criminals locked the government out of their own system. This caused chaos and forced the president to declare a state of emergency. The criminals demanded $50 million to unlock the system, but instead of paying, the government decided to shut down their IT systems to limit the damage. As a result, essential services like healthcare and education were unavailable for days. It was one of the first ransomware attacks on a country, and while it didn't bring down the entire government, it did cause widespread disruption and raise concerns about the country's cybersecurity. Finally, let's look at how social media impacts the justice system. We often hear about people committing crimes on social media, but what happens when they get caught? Usually, the police monitor social media activity to gather evidence and identify suspects. In some cases, they even use it to connect with witnesses and victims. In one incident, a woman in New York created a fake Facebook profile to lure her ex-boyfriend into a trap. When he accepted her friend request and started communicating with her, she asked him for money, claiming her father had been injured in an accident. He sent her $1,600, but soon realized he had been scammed. Through Facebook messages, the police tracked down the culprit and even found out that she had done the same thing to other men. This shows that social media can be a powerful tool for both criminals and law enforcement. And if you've made it this far, You're probably wondering how to stay safe online. Well, here are some tips. Be cautious about the information you share. Don't post your home address or personal details. Watch out for suspicious links or attachments in messages. Be careful what you click on and install reputable antivirus software. Use strong passwords and don't reuse them across different platforms. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. Regularly check your accounts and credit reports for any suspicious activity. And be aware of phishing attempts where scammers impersonate trusted entities to steal your information. By following these tips, you can better protect yourself against cyber threats and enjoy the online world more safely. We hope you found this video helpful, and please remember to share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.